Hi, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Amar and I am a student of Rahmatullah. Hi, Annie. I I want uh, I want to talk about the educational personalization, the learning experience. I want to ask about how AI can help the student in undeveloped countries like Pakistan to have more experience like the countries in Norway, Finland, or that the educational system used in China. However, the Pakistan education system is very backward and the syllabus is very backward, uh, and the passing margin is only 33%. However, the invest in developed countries it's more than 60%. However, more than 60% people are in Pakistan are not able to gain more than 70% marks. So tell me, how can we develop an educational system or a syllabus so that can help students in Pakistan? The question is not to see AI in classroom. The first question is that which syllabus we need to introduce to student and how many money will be spent on to make this syllabus or books that will be that will be helpful for student and to make a you can a testing school where we can build everything that is that is more advanced than the world. Just imagine that we need to build the best school in the world that where student will learn about creativity, innovation, like that is developing in China, and more like practical that is happening in like Israel, and moreover every a good point from the every country. And do you think how much money will you spend on making one school and the cost of making syllabus and the cost of training teachers, staff, and how much time it take in country like Pakistan to start this testing school? I think teacher training, because in such a situation all over the world, there are more people than past who have more knowledge than the past. Knowledge is just a click away that your phone, that with your phone. But if you look to today teachers, they are not teachers. Teachers are in past teachers are considered to be parents of students. And no, you know that in education institute all over the world, the rape, the and other things are happening, and the teachers are not moral and the students are not too, they are too friendly. uh, then past, that's a good point. but the negativities is much than the past. We need to first thing is we need to basic about the teachers training and teacher testing. We need to a testing system that will introduce to the teachers to qualify that these people are teachers, and to know that that the new generations are in good hand, not in anyone who had nothing and came to school and that I want to become a teacher and teach to the student. In this way the whole generation will be wasted. If I ask a question, which country education institute? If you look towards the according to you, which country kindergarten system is best in the world? Yes, I consider that, but if we look toward the developed countries like Korea and Japan, where the educational system and the economic is good, otherwise, if you look towards in Pakistan, India, or in African countries where education system is not good, the difference between the syllabus is too high. However, the teachers in Japan and Korea are qualified. Their syllabus is good, but if you look towards in their educational system, uh, they are student. Uh, 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 the student kill themselves, and there are much bully case in Korea and Japan. I think that the new system that China introduced it is better than Japan and Korea. In China, if you look towards the new system, the AI is best way of using in China. The classroom is full of AI. AI is monitoring students in China, and there are less indoor activities. Their outdoor activities are much. The student in school know how to cook, clean, and how how to act when they become a wife or a mother act or a child act. All the manners, aesthetic, and everything taught at school, and in even as some military training about weapons and self-defense is also taught at school. Do you think that is not a good choice? The problem is that China is so much closed in terms of education. No foreign would be allowed to see in the Chinese educational system. Their educational system is so large that we did not know much about their system. If you look towards their student, their athletic students are much better than even the athletes in other countries. Even so, they are best students in terms of AI, in physical abilities, uh, in term of, uh, in terms of development. The Chinese students are so impressed in terms of research and development. And otherwise the Chinese students are the most honest in term than Pakistan. Even that I see that they're also trained for the weather conditions, how to survive with cold weather, hot weathers, and every situations of life. The student are taught at school level. Some student also earn their tuition fees themselves so that their parents don't need to worry about them. Uh, According to your analysis, how much it cost in dollars if we adopt the complete Chinese education system and changes some slightly like in term of book like Islamic studies and Pak studies, otherwise and some other book like we need to know about Urdu in Pakistan. How much it cost to to adopt Chinese system into Pakistan and build even a single testing school. What do you think? How much it cost? I think is a good investment, but in Pakistan, the education minister did not know even a single thing about education. Our books are, our education system is, I think, 40 years old than the world. In intermediate classes in foreign student which is called in Pakistan we call about intermediate or 12th grade, and in some foreign it is called high school, and even there we are basically taught about Windows 7 and its basic things about computer, how to copy paste and these simple things. Yes, that's true. Thank you for today conversation. I will talk to you tomorrow.